I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Georgetown Hoyas facing the UCLA Bruins.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. Warren is out there with Price, and it's Trice. Then there's Hudson, and it's Randolph in at the two-guard spot.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set. Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden, not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
Iverson against Randolph. Looney passes to Iverson. And another miss by UCLA. On defense, the Bruins. The drive by Randolph. The pass to Hudson. That's good from 17 feet away. Hudson's got his second basket of the night.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
The three from Iverson, and he gets the bucket. Now Trice. Trice outside. And Trice with the basket on the assist by Price. Trice has got his first 2 points. And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Here's UCLA, trailing by 2. Here's Iverson, and the jumper is on the mark. Iverson's got 8 points. Iverson's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And both free throws good for Hodges. Iverson with the ball. He's got 8. Puts up a 3. No good. Now the Hoyas with it. Taking a look at the Hoyas. We've got Hodges. And it's Harkless in at the 5. Shot from the wing. UCLA grabs the miss.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years. Most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
There's the dish to Felix. They set the pick. And here is Harkless. Pass to Hodges. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And Allen Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The way he played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size, what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had.
Iverson. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Pass to Hodges. Shoots from the right block. The shot misses. Great D that time from Thomas. UCLA trails by 4.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post.
And the Bruins go in with a whole new group out there. And the Hoyas with some changes. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Iverson, he's in at the point. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5 down low. And for Georgetown, they've got Price. Warren is out there with Hudson. And it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at shooting guard.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster. You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills. Addition to the leadership, too.
And guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
And here's Trice following the three-pointer by Freak. With the teardrop, count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Hudson.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Iverson, and it's Price with the rebound. Price has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Hudson kicks to Trice. Doubled by Iverson, feeds it to Hudson. Hoyas moving the ball around, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you...
Georgetown trails by 3. Iverson in at point guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Price dishes to Hudson. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
No good from Campbell. The feed now to Price to take the lead. No luck. The Bruins go the other way with it. Here's Iverson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the 2 highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Trice passes to Hudson. The Hoyas with another miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Iverson outside. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second half.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
No good from Hudson.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Warren kicks to Price. Dishes to Warren. Price outside. Passes it to Gonzalez. He feeds it to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Randolph is checked in. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big 2-possession game. No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
26 seconds left in the second half. Here's Warren. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's unable to get anything at the line this time.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
From deep, Iverson. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for overtime. What energy. Now the Hoyas with it. A 2-point game. And there's the pass to Hodges. Kicks it to Harkless. To tie it up. The shot no good. Iverson with some nice D. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's the Bruins with the ball. The lead is 2. And so they foul intentionally. And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. Puts it up off the inbound. Count it!
Whoa, that's a big shot right there.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
At the line for UCLA. Free! At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Trice. Here's Warren. Campbell grabs the board. And they go to the intentional foul.
John Trice. That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for UCLA. Free! Taking 2 shots.
One shot. One shot.
And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Here's Trice. Nails the tray.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
And it's John Trice with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Shooting for the Bruins.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. So it's UCLA picking up the win. Clark, a double overtime game. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the UCLA Bruins facing Villanova.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
Now look at UCLA's starting lineup. Iverson, he's in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Iverson, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Iverson's got 5 points so far. Now UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
And guys, thinking again about the Bruins being so dominant during those decades, they set so many records in that time frame, won 88 games in a row, which is still a record for men's basketball.
And both free throws good for Beal.
And you think about the impact those years of dominance have had on UCLA. I mean, still one of the most honored and storied and decorated programs in the United States. I mean, they are the program on the West Coast, although the Wildcats might argue, at least recently.
And it's Bryant at the elbow. UCLA grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
From deep, Iverson. Another miss by Iverson. Iverson's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Cooper a screen on Campbell. Beal the pass to Cooper, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Now here's Beal. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And Villanova go with a whole new group out there. Gaines kicks it to Foster. Morris with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Iverson's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Doubled by Iverson. Gaines dishes to Moore. Clarkson with the ball. Thomas is on him. Offensive rebound. And it's Foster missing.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Here is Gaines. So on the floor for UCLA, Iverson in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then there's Free, and it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. Clarkson kicks it to Gaines. Jones, no one around him. The basket is good, the assist from Gaines. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. McAdoo is checked in for Foster. The Bruins also with the sub. Now Beal. He kicks it to Bryant. There's the pick. Foster against Morris. Pass to Beal. Shoots the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
UCLA ball.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Iverson outside. And another miss by UCLA.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard. Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Assistant, Jonathan Morris.
Beal against Iverson. The feed to Ilgauskas. To the middle. And it's sent back by Irving. Iverson. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Bruins on top, up by 2. And don't go away. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Take it to the basket!
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
They've got Miller. Bryant is out there with Cooper, and it's Beal in at the 1 spot.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about '05, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles.
And Cooper drops both of them. Here's UCLA. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. So on the floor for UCLA. Iverson, he's in at the point. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5. And Beal kicks to Bryant, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bryant's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
From deep, Iverson. Shot is off. Villanova goes the other way with it. Beal with it. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Another miss by Iverson. Iverson's gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. Beal the pass to Cooper. Some nice ball movement by Villanova. Stolen. Iverson outside. From outside the arc. Iverson can't get that one to fall. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Ilgauskas. And that one's trained from the low block. Ilgauskas has got the lead up to 1 now for Villanova. The Bruins making a switch here. And it's Villanova with the ball. They've got Cooper. Miller is out there with Bryant. And it's Ilgauskas in at the power forward. Beal can't get it to go.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
On the wing, another miss by Iverson.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Iverson against Beal. Clock at 6. Here's Bryant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here is Bryant. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Miller right side. Ilgauskas dishes to Beal. Clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The 3 from Iverson. Iverson can't get that one to fall. Here's Villanova. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Cooper. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And Villanova leads by 10. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second half. Beal with the steal. Fast break, Villanova. Knocked away.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
Here's Villanova. They're on a 14-5 run. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Watch him. He's coming out over there.
Here is Gaines. So it's Villanova picking up the win. Even early on. Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Michigan Wolverines facing the UCLA Bruins.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So the Wolverines starting five. Smith is out there with Ellis. And there's Flash. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard position.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Now here's Crawford following the miss by Freak. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
Flash passes to Smith. In the corner, it's Crawford. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 5 now. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Looking for the first basket of the game. And that one's good. On defense, the Bruins. It's a 3-point game. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Flash has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
To the inside, Crawford. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And the Bruins go here with a whole new group out there. And it's the Bruins with the ball. They trail by 7. Johnson the screen. Morris with the ball. Jones covering. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
3-1.
The Bruins shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Jefferson's checked in for Jones.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Morris, no good on the free throw. The Wolverines leading by 5. Up the floor. Here's Jefferson. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. It's 2-on-1. High, arcing shot. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second bucket. And Michigan has possession. Iverson, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Free. And it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Jefferson. And Jefferson gets double teamed. Taylor kicks to Jefferson. Knight dishes to Stevenson. Michigan moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Jefferson. That's tipped.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
On the court for Michigan, we've got Cunningham. Jefferson is out there with Taylor, and it's Knight in at the shooting guard. Now here's Iverson, and the Bruins check on 2 more.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's UCLA. They trail by 1. Takes a shot at the elbow. Iverson can't get that one to fall. And Michigan has possession. Knight in the corner. Goes up on the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Knight's got his first points of the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Free passes to Johnson. Here's Iverson. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. 8 points for Freak.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
To the paint, here's Knight. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That's good.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first half of basketball.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Johnson a wide. He got it! That is one fantastic! And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Wolverines. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Iverson in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5 down low. And for the Wolverines, Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. Then there's Flash, and it's Crawford at the 2. And for the Bruins, Iverson. He's in at point guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5, patrolling the paint. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, you know, they got behind, but they hung in there and maintained contact.
Another miss by Iverson.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. That's short off the rim.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
It's Jones on the wing. Latrey. The offensive rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't do.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. A 2-point game on the court for Michigan. Ellis is out there with Jones. Then it's Smith. And it's Crawford at the 2 guard. Screen by Smith. Jones from outside. And he gets it to go. And Michigan leads by 5.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Crawford. And it's Looney with the rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Ellis. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's a 7-point Wolverine lead. Here's UCLA. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Every time. Flash is checked in for Michigan. The Wolverines leading by 7. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second half. Michigan moving it around. Back to Smith. And Smith gets double teamed. Crawford kicks to Ellis. And that one's good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
Hey, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Iverson. 1:22 left in the second half of basketball. From 18 feet away. Launches a 3. And it's Michigan with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Flash. Crawford outside. Ellis with the screen for Crawford. Kicks it out to Jones. From downtown. And once again off the mark by Michigan. Here's Iverson. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Flash misses.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
And Michigan has possession. Crawford passes to Flash. Tipped away and stolen by Iverson. And so it's Michigan winning this one. And this is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country. And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title. And Badgers have been great since right around the millennium. Since about 1999, they have made the tournament every season. Guys, few schools can say that.
Decker gets the bucket.
Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
On defense, Wisconsin. Pass to Roberts. It's stolen by Kaminsky. In transition, here come the Badgers. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. And it's Evans in at the 4 spot. Passed away. Hawkins with it. It's Evans on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And it's Hill penetrating. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And, you know, for Wisconsin and their consistent appearances in the tournament, guys, they don't just show up and leave now. I mean, they often go deep in the tournament. Sooner or later, I think they might go all the way again.
The Badgers leading by 3. Doubled by Iverson. Decker kicks to Hawkins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hawkins has got his second basket. Here's UCLA.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Hill. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Badgers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game.
And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Iverson in at point guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the center position. And for the Badgers, we've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the power forward position. Decker passes to Hawkins. He dishes it to Decker from outside the arc. UCLA grabs the miss.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Craig, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And here's Iverson outside. No good.